Yes, so yes, so welcome to another episode of Chat's World. Today being on Wednesday, mid-weekly analysis. Yes, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are to all traders, man. Oh yeah, let's have a lovely week, and I have decided to give you a new segment in these videos. It will be known as the news segment. We will be looking at some brief impacts that may move the market, and that will make things easier for us. As we discuss, we can have somehow a background of what is happening to the market, because there's no need of analyzing the markets, just the charts, and somehow we don't know how things are going globally. So I'll be making it up to me to make sure that I give you that segment, which will be our news segment. So for now, let's start with the news brief. We have those news in the Forex Factory, my FX book, depending on what you use, which are very easy to access, but some geopolitical news are very hard to know, mostly for those busy traders. So for now, I will be giving the geopolitical parts, because they are the ones moving the market big time. Because I have decided, instead of focusing on the Swahili version, I rather give people quality video and make sure people are well informed. So I will be dealing with the geopolitical side, which is a big impact to the market now compared to the Fed Reserve news, which mostly is found in the Forex Factory or my FX book, which has somehow become weak, but we know with time it's going to be stronger. And when it's back to moving the market, we'll focus on it. So for now, we focus on what is moving the market. And straight to number one, some interesting fact has hit me right now, that the US is going to make big changes, because Japan suddenly has decided to invest 3.6 billion 3.6 billion, if I'm not wrong, dollars on US oil and critical minerals projects. What does that mean? We have a boost in the oil industry. Japan believes in US oil production. Remember, somehow Biden wanted to finish the oil production companies, but Trump is reviving them. Remember his motto, drill baby drill. So when Japan vows that, I know we are going to have a surge, and by today I can see that impact. Oil has been doing very well today. Oil is doing very well. Oil is up at 3.3 something percent today. 3% today, which is a very good development. And as you go to the charts, you will see it. So the next one is Ukraine and Russia resumes to the second day of peace talk. It's not easy, but they are on the second day. I think they're in Geneva, and which tells us that we have a good direction of peace between those two countries. It's not easy, as you can hear those people trying to bring peace in those regions. They are saying those two presidents don't go along. That is Putin and Zelensky. They are not good when it comes to communicating. They don't like each other totally, and which makes things very hard. But as you can see, both sides, I think they are interested in peace. We don't know if they are both buying time or they are actually interested in peace. But second day of peace talk, that's not a bad sign. That's a good sign. So that's something to be cautious and to look at. And the other people who are trying to bring peace is the US and Iran. They're saying there's progress. There's progress in peace. There's progress, and I don't think they are going to fight. But as you all know, the biggest issue with these two people is the nuclear deals. And Iran I don't think Iranian are willing to give up on their nuclear facilities and have a zero nuclear production. And I think that is what Trump wants, and they are somehow fighting back. It has been a few weeks of this back and forth, but they're saying there is progress, and that's a good sign to the market, and that's very good. So the other one is a stock rally ahead of next Fed meeting. The Fed meeting, I think, was today. Fed meeting minutes, and the stock has rallied, and you can see everything is up and up. And I think the other thing that is moving the stocks, there's easement in this AI panic mode that had come in companies, and investors were somewhere in panic because the AI is going to replace a lot of people. The AI is going to replace and ensure some companies come up and others close. So investors were looking on companies that are merging well with AI, and I think the companies have decided to work together because you can hear Nvidia is working, I don't know with which company, and that's a good sign because when a chip producing company works with an AI company, that's something good. I think it's Alphabet, or I'm not sure. I won't lie, I'm not sure on that, but I think that's another impact as to why the stocks are rallying, because people are finding places to invest. And I told you, investors don't like staying with physical cash. So as of today, the market has rallied, and bolts have also increased a little bit. It's when you hear bolts are doing well, the government is doing well. So these are US treasury bonds, and they are a little bit high, which is a good sign. So let's wait and see what the week will have to do. And another thing, real estate has done very well for the past few days and weeks, which is a good sign. Investors are going back to investing in buildings and land, because remember, there's safety in land. There's safety in land compared to things like companies. Companies are very volatile, and sometimes investors want a peaceful place to invest. So for now, that's what when it comes to US sector. In the London, software companies are down, and that's interesting. Software companies are down in the London market, and they're down up to 20% in the past few weeks, which is not a good sign. That shows investors are running away in software companies, and as I said, the AI will interrupt a lot of things when it comes to the market. So for now, that's our news segment, and our news segment, we are going to be giving more important and more developed news with time. But for now, remember, we're just beginning. So straight to our analysis, and I will start with gold. Remember, I said I'll be waiting for gold to give me confirmation in these levels. That is 5,000 levels, 592 levels. So yeah, 599, 590 levels, 5,090 levels, and it hasn't come back. But if it comes, it gives us a confirmation, it's going to be good. But somehow I'm seeing so much pressure when it comes today. Today gold is doing beautifully. Gold is up, which is a good sign. So let's wait and see. If it comes here and gives us a confirmation of short, we short. And our TP will come up to these levels. These will be our TP1 levels, and our TP2 levels, TP1 levels, and our TP3 levels. So our TP1 levels are in 4858 levels. That is if it gives us a confirmation. Our TP2 will be in 4742 levels, and our full take profit will be roughly at 4531 levels, which will be a very good sign. That is if it gives us a confirmation. Remember, we have to wait for confirmation, but today gold is bullish, which is a good sign, and other metals. And as we go on, you will see. The next one is USD Japanese yen, UJ. I wasn't able to take this trade because it's not coming back to my levels. So I wasn't able to take this trade because I have to make sure the trade comes straight to my support. And this one, somehow there's a very strong momentum within this range. As you can see, it was about few pips, because this is 152 and 70 something, and this is 152 230 something. So it's a very minute section, but remember, I need total confirmation when it comes to taking my trade. So I was not able to take that trade, which is a very beautiful bullish momentum trade. And let's wait, because the market has come back to reconfirm, to retest our zones. But if it doesn't, we just leave it. So the other thing is platinum. We have been waiting at the 1900 levels. This is where support is, 1900 levels, but somehow it has behaved the same way as UJ. And as I said earlier, metals are doing very well today, which is very good for investors, because when metals are good, we are doing well, everything is beautiful. We have platinum, we have gold. I think silver is also doing very well today as market opened. But when the market opened, everything was bleeding. I was on at that time, and it's very interesting to see how things have bounced back. And let's go to our next trade, which is the German 40. German 40, remember we said we're just observing, because we don't like being involved in a trade that violated our levels. Remember, in trading, we rather not take a trade than take a losing trade. So German 40 has been violating our levels until it gives us a good section that is going to confirm. For now, we are going to observe and wait. And the other one is US30. US30 came, broke our levels, went slightly below it, but as you can see, it has come back. But trade is still valid, but we have to wait for daily closure. Daily closure within, if it closes above this zone, that's 49,833 zones, we will be very okay with it. If it closes above and comes back to retest here, you'll be willing to take that trade, which will be a very good bullish momentum. I remember I said today stocks are doing well, and as you can see, as you know, US30 is an index combining the best doing companies in the US. That's the 30 best doing companies in the US. And when the stock market is doing well, eventually US30 as an index will be doing well. So the more stocks in the US30 index are performing better, the great results we will be seeing. As you can see, we are seeing the results right now, and this is not a small momentum, it's a very big momentum. And let's wait. If it comes back here and gives us a good confirmation, we'll be waiting and waiting to take along. So the other one is BTC Euro. We are not interested in this. We have been giving it a cold shoulder to see where it's going, to see how it's behaving. And as you know, when we get a setup, we'll take. So remember, in our news segment, I said there is a 3 billion injection in the oil companies from Japan. That's a vow, and as you can see, the impact is being seen. This is why I want to be giving news, because sometimes I'm not able to explain things because I haven't given you the full picture. But with the full picture, we'll be understanding how the market is doing. So as I woke up today, remember we had this trade. We took our TP1 levels, and it was a beautiful trade last week. But today, as of today, the market decided to respect these zones, and the cause of this big momentum is the 3.6 money that is being vowed by Japan to be given to oil companies and critical mining companies in the US. So this is a good sign. Investors, when they see another country investing in companies in well-doing industries, they will rush there and invest. And as you can see, the impact is seen in the market. So let's wait and see how it's going to behave when it comes to this zone. But with that amount of money, remember, more and more people will come. So we will be waiting and seeing how the market is going to behave. But for now, let's observe. Remember, it's coming back to entry levels. If it gives us a good setup, we will short. But if it breaks these resistance, well and good, you'll be looking for a long. But remember, as I said, in long term, I'm short in oil, because the more production of oil is there, the cheaper the oil will become. And the more the markets have oil, the cheaper the market will sell to us. Remember, this is a game of demand and what do we call? A game of demand per se. I will just say a game of demand, supply and demand. So the more the things are there in the market, the more the price will drop. The less the commodities and things are less in the market, the higher the prices will rally up. Always remember that in everything when it comes to the market. So as you can see, Now, if more companies will be producing oil, I know we are going to short. That's why I'm short on oil for now. So the next one is Ethereum. Ethereum has not come back to our zone. We are waiting. Remember, patience is key. Patience is key. Patience is key. And we get sniper entries. We don't want to be in the market just for the sake of being in the market and for the thrill and for the enjoyment and the rush and for the dopamine. No. We want to be in the market when we are sure we are going to make money. Remember, this is a game of making money, and the market don't care about your dopamine levels and excitement levels. So for now, we will just sit on our arms and wait. If the setup come, we'll be okay to take it. If it doesn't, we leave it. So we've been waiting for this. Remember, these levels were hit. The 2083 levels were hit during the weekend, and that's how we were not able to take this shot. But we all know the market has to retest again. So for now, let's sit on our arms and wait. And with that, I think that's a great segment. That's very beautiful. That's a very good update. And we will close and end there. I know the markets will give us opportunities. Remember, it's a profitability channel here. We only spread profitability and good vibes. So for now, chat's all out. I have decided to go silent on the Swahili version. As I said, I have to focus and give you good detailed information when it comes to the market. And after the channel grows, then we might go back to the Swahili version because I enjoy doing it for my country people. But for now, I'm focusing on one thing and one thing only, giving you great quality videos. So for now, chat's well out. Let's have a profitable week. Let's enjoy the markets. Let's be grateful for the markets. And I know everything is going to pan well as traders. Yes sir, support the channel. Yes sir, like, subscribe and share. Yes sir, chat all out. Yes.